Thanksgiving is less than 24 hours away, and in addition to stuffing our own faces, it can be tempting to share some of that good food with our pets. Now, here to tell us why that might not be such a great idea is Monique Conway from the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. Monique, welcome back.
Hi.
Nice to have you, and you brought a little friend with you as always. Who'd you bring?
This is Blake. Blake's a 1-year-old boy who's looking for his forever home. He's very playful. He's got all that 1-year-old energy, but as you can see, he really enjoys sitting in my lap.
Yeah.
So anyone who's looking for a small terrier mix who's young and got a lot of life in him, this is going to be the dog for them.
How sweet. Good for a family.
Absolutely.
You know, good with kids, running around with them. You know, we like spiking up his little hair at the top because it just stands up naturally like that. It really is just the sweetest dog. Would make a great addition for anybody for, you know, for their forever home in time for Thanksgiving. If not today, then maybe on Black Friday. You guys won't be open on Thanksgiving.
Right.
But, you know, we're talking about feeding our pets while we're eating, you know, regular food, and especially this time of year, there's turkey, there's all sorts of different types of sides. So what is actually dangerous for dogs and cats?
He's like, Thanksgiving, I'm in on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Thanksgiving, we enjoy eating a lot of food, and our pets do too. So it's really important to make sure that you keep the food up as high as possible. For little dogs like Blake, it's a lot easier, but for larger dogs, you want to make sure that you know that they can get on the counters, and they're sneaky, especially with Thanksgiving treats. It smells good to them as well.
Right.
Turkey, any kind of fatty foods, they can cause pancreatitis. It can cause them to get really sick. Bones, they can, you know, kind of fall apart while they're chewing on them. So it's really important that to give your dog treats, or check with your veterinarian if you want to give them something special, and they can provide recommendations. But definitely watch them. And even after Thanksgiving's over, make sure you watch your trash, because they know that you're putting all the good stuff in there.
Right, good point. A lot of people think that they can give turkey bones to dogs, but those splinter, and that's really not going to be obviously healthy for the dog. And the other types of foods, you mentioned the fats, their digestive systems probably just can't handle that as well, right?
Yes, exactly. And you know, it happens every year. The dogs can get in the trash or get on the counter when you turn an eye. So make sure you do know what veterinarian's going to be open on Thanksgiving, just in case. That way, better safe than sorry.
Always good to have a contact on hand in case you do need that emergency help. But what other types of dangers besides food are we talking about when it comes to these animals?
Also, if you're hosting Thanksgiving, people coming in and out of the door can be scary. So you can always, like we recommend, putting them in a room or a crate, somewhere where they feel safe, so that way they're not, get that urge to run out the door and see what's happening or bark and kind of scare your guests that are coming in for dinner.
Good point. We don't want to overwhelm them. And now, you know, we talk about dogs burying bones, but there's a chance coming up that people can actually bury your boss.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So we're very excited. Giving Tuesday is next Tuesday. So we're going to be having an event at Barrio Brewing called Bury Our Boss. And our chief of operations has decided that she could be buried in donations.
Yes.
So to symbolize those donations, we'll have a huge ball pit for her to sit in, and everyone who makes a donation will be able to toss it in and see how far we can get her buried.
What a fun idea. What a great way to give back to the Humane Society. You guys, again, do such great work for these cats and dogs and all other types of animals, too. Someone has to come and adopt Blake. He really is such an adorable dog. And Monique, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, as we just discussed, next Tuesday from 4 to 8 in the evening is Bury Our Boss, taking place at Barrio Brewing Company. You can watch the donations come in at hssaz.org/givingtuesday, or you can call 327-6088 with any questions.